What is this? Alrighty, well, welcome to another mega random game with the Winland team. And looks like we got um hmm. What do we call this? This is like kind of like hill fort maybe? Kind of, right? Because like as you can see there's some overlap between the two players' bases. Well, they're not on a hill, of course, but they are, they are palisade walls. So I guess it's kind of like a fortress slash hill fort slash hideout kind of shenanigans thing. And also it's a really small map. Did you see that? That's actually a really small map. Players are very close together here, so this is an interesting map already. Well, let's go. Let's see who we got playing. Well, we know 3 players already. In the gray, we've got the Max playing as the Turks. Interesting. In the teal, we have Saracens for Veles. In the green, we have Rubenstock playing as the Koreans. And then in the blue, we have Julio Peralta playing as the Chinese. Alrighty. On the other side, we got I think some strong Vietnamese players here, at least going by Kien. I think so. I think they are, but I'm not sure about that. Anyways, I've seen them play before though. In the orange, we have Vippen at you. That must not be how you pronounce it, but anyways, playing as the Portuguese. In the purple, we have Buloa Saki playing as the Franks. In the yellow, we got Bikien playing as the Vikings. And in the red, we have Snowy playing as the Ethiopians. Alrighty, well, this should be a good one. Now let's have another look at the map. So it looks like players start kind of in a nicely rounded map here. As you can see, there's water all around the edges, so there's definitely some fish to fight over here. Definitely worth the dock here. I think that players will know that as well. They won't know that because you can't see the water yet. But Rubenstock can. So Rubenstock should be telling his teammates like, yo, there's water on this map. Lots of water on this map. Let's dock. And also Rubenstock has the safest dock ever. It's within his walls. Yep, Rubenstock is like, yep, I'm gonna dock that. That's nice. Very good. Now it is mega random. So you never know. If there's a lot of fish. But Rubenstock can see the fish now, so you should be telling, okay, it is at least worth it to get at least one fishing ship out, or at least like 3 or 4 to get this fish down, So he's probably gonna tell his teammates, yo, there actually is fish on this map, so we can dock here. Because the mega random, you never know. Like, this water could be completely empty, for all you know. And then you build a dock and you get a fishing ship out and then there's no fish. This happens all the time. It's always a gamble. You never know. But yeah, now they do know, so now it's okay. As for the rest of the map, of course, most of them are walled. Looks like they have standard-ish resources, although, do they have a boar? They had at least one boar then. At least one wild boar. That I can see. That there's some deer as well, so any Mongol players, which there aren't any, will be happy with that. Looking good for the rest. You start fully walled as well, so you could go fast castle if you wanted to, but of course it's just palisade walls. It's not very safe. You're also really close by your opponent. Really close by. Like, it's like right around the corner. And then in the middle we got some killing grounds, basically. There's not a whole lot to fight over. There's some gold, some stone, little bits. Not terribly much you're worth the effort, I'd say. But what's more important, I'd say, is the middle control with castles. Get some map control, and having the opportunity to maybe push through the middle and split their base in half, which is always a good thing. Always a good thing if you can do that. If you can split your opponent's bases in half, so that they can't really communicate, they can't really cooperate with one another. That kind of is the plan. Now let's see what players are going to be going for here, because looks like the Winland team did all dock. And I go water, says Rubenstock. Okay, that's good, because there's actually a reason to go water here. So yeah, so it's not just going to be a normal team game. This is going to be more like Nomad, where some players, right, everyone will try to dock, and some players will go for water, and other players will not. That's the deal in Nomad. Sometimes you just get stuck having to go for water because of your civ. And indeed, Rubenstock with Koreans. Korean Navy is pretty decent. Turtle ships, anyone? Now, actually, Velez's Navy, I would favor Saracens here on water, honestly, because Saracen galleys and war galleys fire faster. Basically, they're the Ethiopians of water, basically. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, the rest looks like blue is going to take a mill his deer. I like that. Don't have to push them in as much. That's a lot less micro, a lot less APM necessary for that, so it's going to be good. Not seeing anyone click up to the feudal age just yet. I think it's going to be fast castle for most players here. At least a eco-heavy feudal age build. But we'll see, we'll see. Again, because of the walls, it's difficult to push through into your opponent's base in the first place, especially when it's up against players that will know how to keep out enemy players. They will know how to do this. Anyways, yeah, no one clicking up just yet, and of course having fish very nice. Although poor Blue though, Blue doesn't know about the fish. Does he actually know about it? He does not. He has no idea there's fish. They didn't tell him whatsoever. So Blue probably doesn't know that there is fish on this map. Oh, that sucks. Well, they should have told him actually. So Julio can also dock because at least Orange, yeah, Orange was close enough to the water to know that there was fish. So Orange is going to have a better food economy than Blue does. And Blue is clicking up here, so he is going to go fast castle here off of the resources that he had. But of course, without fish, it's a little bit more difficult. Look at the economy difference, 27 for Blue. And Blue has had no idle TC time whatsoever. But compare it to Gray and then Teal and Green. I mean, this is fishing ships plus villagers, right? And that's the total economy number, right, for these players. But yeah, significantly higher because you have a dock that is making fishing ships at the same time that you're also making vills. You know, so it's basically double the bang for your buck there. So that's good. Yeah, everyone's going up the feudal age right now. I should imagine mostly going up the castle age here, although I don't think Green is going to do that because of course Green said no, I'm going to go for water. So Green instead, he's going to drop a mining camp. He's going to make some fire galleys now to start attacking what they assume will be on the other side of the pond, or I mean the ring of water, which is the opponent's fish. Question is, how many of them are going to commit to water as well? Let's see, it's one dock for them, one dock over here, one dock for red, and one... Okay, two docks for orange here. So orange might actually make some military. Yeah, orange is going to make some military. Good. Portuguese Navy, pretty good. So it makes sense that Portuguese would be the one to go to water here. So it will be Koreans versus Portuguese then, which you should favor Portuguese, I suppose, in that matchup. Also, Rubenstock clicked up quite late. Like, normally when you go water, you would go fast feudal and go for fire galleys here. But instead, Rubenstock has gone up quite late. He already has 40 economy on the field here, 12 fishing ships, so he better keep his fish safe. He better keep his fish safe here. Yeah, it's very important that he does. Yeah, a lot of fishing ship investment. Look at the fish investment there from Velez and for Rubenstock. 12 fishing ships, 11 fishing ships. That's a lot of fish. A lot of fish. Still not seeing any other dock commitment now from other players. I should think that probably, yeah, purple clicking up to the castle age here. We got red clicking up. Orange is probably going to click up in a second as well. So it is just going to be, yeah, no one is going to stay in feudal age. Very nice, very nice. Of course, orange will have some galleys out as well to start sniping some fish. Now, yeah, Rubenstock just made it to feudal age, but there is your opponent already with some galleys. And galleys as an opening is kind of risky because your opponent can easily make some fire ships, some fire galleys, I mean, to counter you. But, well, Rubenstock was up kind of late there. And he is clicking up the castle age right now, so he will be in the castle age himself as well, but he will have to make some fire galleys to defend himself. Oh, but actually, Velez coming to the rescue with some Saracen war galleys will be able to push this away, because Saracen war galleys fire faster, as you can see. Look, the seconds being attacked, 3 minus 0.6. Very nice. Yeah, so Velez kind of bailing Rubenstock out on water now, allowing Rubenstock to get some fire galleys out to actually defend himself. And they will be starting to push Orange, I should imagine, push him off of water. I'm not sure how much navy Orange is going to make. He's not making any more war galleys. He's making some fire galleys though, but that's about it. As, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what is Gray doing? Look at that stone count. But trying to drop a castle without any military support usually doesn't work, and the reason is thus. The reason is thus, as the archers come out to snipe the villagers, and Gray is just going to have to run back home. Not a really nice spot to drop the castle anyways, honestly, so you might as well drop it back home, and there you go. There you go, and yeah, red is out. They wasn't able to kill any villagers here, but of course, it's, wait, what? I think the max is probably maybe a misclick or something. The villagers were confused or something like that. But yeah, in any case, they are saved in the end. Looks like Blue immediately dropping 2 extra town centers. Very nice. Getting some more population space with Chinese for that as well. 10 instead of 5. Gotta make sure that all your population fits in there, huh? I mean, that's kind of the Chinese problem, having too many people as a population. That's a whole historical thing as well. You know, like the biggest issue for the Chinese emperors was always, how in God's name are we gonna feed all our subjects? Yeah, making sure that you have, like, the only reason they were able to afford all of that was rice, because rice produces, you can produce so much rice with relatively little land. That's why that was possible. If they had been growing wheat, no way could you have that many millions of people already in before modern agricultural techniques came out. No way. Yeah, that's a whole different story. How to feed an empire. It's, oh boy. Well, looks like red and purple, of course, going a little bit more aggressive on land here, breaking into the Turkish base, but the Turkish player will have some Janissaries out, and Janissaries are awesome. Already encapsulates, already a pretty good unit there with 17 attack and 8 range. They actually outrange these Ethiopian crossbows. Yeah, see, you outrange them. You can actually shoot them. The only problem is the accuracy. It's only 65%, unlike the 75% accuracy for, what is it? Hand cannoneers. As we have longbows now from the Viking player. I like it. Longbows is going to be a problem for Velez here, as we basically have 2 players on water now. On the right side, we have got Velez also helping on this side. As yes, let's go, turtle ships. Woo! Gotta love it. I mean, these are OP. These are OP on water. Yeah, Orange is immediately gonna run away from that. 5 pierce armor, so they tank a lot of damage from these war galleys. They have 200 HP as well, and look at the attack damage. 50. Yeah, just 50. Boom. Done. 50 damage right there. It's awesome. Janissary is killing a bunch of knights as well. Yeah, Gray is going to be able to hold on the right side, or the left side, I mean, as good as he can. You know, losing a few villagers in the wood line, that's okay. He's got some wood lines down here. On the left side, Velez is skirmishing with these longbows. But of course, the more longbows come out, the worse it gets on water, because longbows are OP, and I think elite longbows still beat turtle ships. Okay, fire galleys is the way to go here. Fire galleys is the way to go. That's what you need to kill these turtle ships, for sure. But until then, the turtle ships easily kill you as well, as you can see. The only problem the turtle ships really have is their attack time. It's 6 seconds between attacks, which is crazy long. Crazy long here. Orange is trying to get more fire galleys out. Or fire ships at this point, I mean, to deny this. And are we gonna get more turtle ships? Yeah, let's go, turtle ships. I love it. I didn't dare ask for it, because, you know, we rarely get to see those anyways, as is, because they're not the best unit. Look how slow they are as well. But we actually get to see turtle ships. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. As the fish for red gets sniped there, very nice. You know, setting red back a little bit there, especially food-wise. Red does have a bunch of farms, so he's going to be okay. He's got 15 farms to fall back on. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Still putting pressure on Gray, who is building his Janissary numbers. Gray, of course, is on... the max is on 1 town center. We got Purple expanding to the middle. First player to expand outside of his base here. I like that. Got Knights breaking into Green space. Rubenstock is going to have to wall that out for now. That will shoot work, okay. Of course, Rubenstock is not making any land military, so he's going to need Blue here to help him. He's going to need Blue to send some Chukunus over to help him here. That's important. But Blue actually is busy attacking himself right now on the front. Got a turtle ship taking out the docks here. We got some more war galleys going down. Now these turtle ships will slowly make their way to Purple's base as well. And Yellow's base, by the way. Yellow is now sending the longboats to the right. Was already winning the fight on the left. Well, actually was winning, but now, of course, because he has to split up his numbers, is getting pushed away by Velez here. Got some fire ships. Oh, yeah, but see, fire ships do good here. They do fine here. Like, what you need to do, you need to micro this as good as you can. But how can you micro that? There's so much damage that the turtle ships do. Like, if they can actually shoot, it's fine. But that's the problem. They shoot so slow. That's why fire ships are actually still a good counter. So yeah, a few longboats trying to take the fight up here. Gotta love the Korean turtle ships, though. They kill these really fast, too. Yeah, Doc going down for Orange. Orange is not making any military on water anymore because he's busy dealing with this pressure on land. Made a mangonel to kill the Chukunu. What about the Knights? Did they get in? They did not. Well, they did get in, but they got walled out by Rubenstock over here. Stone walled out as well. So that will be safe for the time being. And Purple, of course, putting on a lot of pressure. This is what Purple should be doing, right? Purple should be sending some Knights over to hit Green, so Green can't just sit on water and defend himself with that. That's not allowed. It's not allowed. Rubenstock is on multiple town centers, has gone down here as well. It's fairly safe down here, even though it is still... You could conceivably get there with military in the back here. But yeah, for now it's fine. Fish starting to run out, so you'll just have to expand your docks to the right as well. Looking good. Looks like the one dock finally going to go down. 50 damage is it's okay against buildings, but not that great, right? It's not like a cannon galleon, which is much better. As more Viking longboats are being brought in right now from the back, Velez losing some of his war galleys. He is reacting to this right now. He's going to tell Rubenstock now, yo, shoot these down. Shoot these down. I actually think that this many longboats should be able to win here. Should be able to win. Yeah, it is just... The thing is... That might be, like, the damage per attack that they do is really high, but the thing is that their DPS is still really low because they attack so slow. They attack so slow. Ooh, Janissary is coming for it now for the max here as he's trying to push into Red space. Red has crossbows for now, but crossbows will die to Janissaries, especially if they're not Britain crossbows with extra range. Got a castle going up now for the Chinese player, getting rid of, looks to be a mangonel maybe? I think so. Organ guns. Wow, there's so many unique units this game. I love it. I love it. Might be the best one yet so far. Turtle ships. And he's still making more of them as well. I just want to point out that these are really expensive units. These are really expensive, these turtle ships. And I'm still not convinced how great they actually are. They're awesome in campaigns, but... And it was amazing that you were able to get turtle ships in the Aztec campaign at one time, which was very useful. I'm glad now they're cannon galleons, which is much better. As, oh boy, Blue not reacting in time. The Knights will get into his base, and it's the first time the Purple can maybe do some counter damage here. And yeah, Blue has to scramble right now to get the walls up. Is the wall even going to go up? No, there's still a hole, and Blue is going to have to save himself here, honestly, because Green can't help him. Green doesn't have any military on land right now. He's clicking up the Imperial Aids, and maybe now can get some military on land out. But Blue is going to have to save himself a little bit. Is at 100 villages, has a bunch of Chukunu, which he's bringing back right now to deal with this. But yeah, the Knights definitely getting some value here. Purple is also getting the final armor upgrade at the same time, so Blue better hope he gets some fights here against the Knights before they become Cavalier with final armor. Now, Chukunu of all archer units is probably able to take this fight better than any other archer unit, just because they shoot multiple arrows, so they're able to punch through the armor much more easily. But yeah, the last armor upgrade is coming in right now. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, we have a castle drop now for Purple on Green's base. Wants to break into Green's base as well. Again, Green... You know, has yielded a bunch of terrain as well, yielded his gold as well. And they're still on water right now. They have won water definitively now. I mean, Yellow and Purple are all giving up on water now. But this game is not won on water. This game is not on water. As Rubenstock says, care, I need help. But the thing is, Blue is busy dealing with his own problem right now. He's got the Knights in his base as well. Getting Bracer right now, more important upgrade than the Elite Chukunu upgrade, honestly. You know, and getting chemistry as well. Very nice. Yeah, Blue is also dealing with a pressure on the front as he's trying to trap down Orange's castle. The only one who's really making some progress forward now is Gray, who is dropping castles, or I mean the Max, dropping castles on Snowy here. And Snowy is on the way to Imp, but he's still 2 minutes and 50 seconds away. And Gray is already... Is he an Imp? Yep, he already is an Imp. It's the lead Janissary? No, not yet. Not yet, but that will happen quite soon. Bombard cannons coming out already, and yeah, Red is in a bad spot. Red's in a bad spot. Green, yeah, Rubenstock makes it to Imperial Aids, but now the question is, what do we do here? What do we do here? He's trying to repair the house, but no, the Cavalier get in, and he said care. But yeah, Blue is busy pushing forward himself, and Green is getting destroyed right now. He's trying to wall this out. The quick walls do succeed in the end. He's going to go to stone to get some castles up, maybe. Save himself. But yeah, one town center with 15 villagers in it is going to go down here. Green is getting punished right now for just playing water. And I love I love the Korean turtle ship play, but at this point, nothing on water anymore, and turtle ships can't quite range anything on land, so the green's gonna have to save himself here. No, the gate was opened! The gate was opened! Oh god, oh god. Oh boy, but okay, Veles to the rescue with the Mamelukes! Let's go! Mamelukes, Mamelukes! As Purple runs away, because he does not want to fight against the Mamelukes, which are great against Cavalier. As said, the Frank player is going to get Paladin as well. Of course, then we need to have Elite Mameluke, which is now in as well. So Veles is going to make an awesome unit as well. We got a castle in the front here. 2 castles in the front as Yellow is trying to spam some pikemen here with Vikings against Mamelukes. That's not going to go well. Yellow's going to have to do something else than pikemen, I think. Turtle ships everywhere. I love it. Yeah, red though is losing ground fast here. It's losing ground fast. Blue is doing a great job pushing into yellow's, orange's base as well as orange deleted palisade walls. Wow, okay, he deleted a lot of palisade walls, making it easier for blue to maneuver right in here. But of course, purple could send in the paladins. Oh boy, oh boy. These are these elite Chukanu? They're not elite Chukanu yet. Yeah, they have good upgrades though. They have good upgrades, but that's a lot of soon-to-be paladin, and there you go. And oh boy, oh boy. No, that is not good for the Chukanu. Trying to get into a choke point between the traps is a good call, but yeah, the paladin's still around you, and of course, having 2 extra attack versus foot archers, all the Chukanu will go down here, and blue's push against orange will be stalled out. Giving some hope here as well to orange and purple that they might stay alive here. Might stay alive. The traps go down. The castle has of course fallen, but still. Castle for purple will go down as we have a full halberdier play now from green. And why not, right? Why not? You haven't seen much military from orange right now, and it's mostly paladin from purple. This makes a lot of sense. We have, yeah, just raiding still in the back of yellow's base. It's very annoying for now, but not more of a nuisance. We have red, who has Arbalest now, trying to push out against these now elite Janissaries. No, actually no. Well, you don't really need the elite upgrade, honestly. Janissaries are awesome already in Castellates. You see, yeah, blue is losing ground fast now. It's losing ground really fast now. He's trying to get an upgrade. Oh, that did not get in. That did not get in. I'm not sure what upgrade that was. Conscription. Oh god, is it even going to get in over here? 1300, 70% is an important upgrade to have so you can get more military out, especially pikemen or anything like that. 500, no, that's not going to come in. It's not going to come in. Again, no conscription. Ay. Yeah, no, so it's going to be... Conscription, of course, makes it so that your military is produced faster. Your military buildings work faster in general. That also goes for upgrades, by the way. But yeah, blue will now not have that upgrade because he'll have to build another castle. As yeah, blue is trying his best here to hold on. But yeah, we're going to need a lot of help from Rubenstock and Veles here to hold on. As Veles is also taking control of the middle with Elite Mameluke. I love it. It's awesome. As yellow is going full trash right now. Full trash against Mameluke and Janissaries. Ay. The Janissaries will eat trash alive. Eat trash alive. Like, this kills everything. Kills everything. I mean, the cavalry is about the best way to kill them, because at least you can surround them and overwhelm them quickly. But for the rest, trash doesn't work. You know, what are elite skirmishers going to do against 17 freaking attack? Yeah, really good there. Really good. Yeah, red is still holding on as good as he can, but for now, the focus for the warm color team, the even color team, should be the right side, where blue is a potential weak spot. But they're making a lot of pikemen and halberdiers right now. A lot of pikemen and halberdiers right now. As, oh boy, the Paladin's coming in to kill all the units here for Grey, as Max saving most of his Janissaries, because like I said, Paladin will kill this, and yeah, definitely. Asaki is running around doing the most damage here, and now red and purple pushing out a little bit here. It's a critical moment here, a critical moment, as again, trash against Mamelukes. Mamelukes don't take that much damage from elite skirms, as you can see. Not that much at least. And they do a lot of damage to elite skirms because they do ranged melee attack. So yeah, all the Janissaries go down now for Grey, and that was a good push. It's a good push for Purple to recognize I need to be over here to save Red now. But now there come the Mimalooks. And look how fast the Paladins died it is. Look at this, it's not even close. Not even close. These are not that tanky as units, you know, they don't have that much melee armor, but 130 infant HP with the Zealotry upgrade, which gives you extra HP from your castles. I mean, from the researching in the castle, I mean. This is like the most even game we've had so far. This is the most even game we've had so far. Like in the other two games, like Finland, Winland, like they were, the 3 games, I mean, they were able to kill quite quickly here. But this time around, the other team is holding on quite well. But if you look at the build count, 436 for the Rubenstock team. We have 379 for the opponent's team, but of course that is slightly lower. Military count is very even, but only one player is really making a power unit. I guess Red is also making Arbalest right now. And man, Elite Mamelukes are so awesome when you can get to a large mass of that. Look at that. They just kill everything. They kill everything. It's not even close. They eat units for breakfast here. Just throwing swords. Gotta love it, man. Let's see, yeah, Portuguese elite skirms are raiding the Chinese main base in the yeah, blue is definitely a bit on the back foot now as the light cap raids come in as well. I think purple is starting to run out of gold, as purple is adding some trade right now, but the thing is, this is a cramped map. Trading here is going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, yeah. Especially, right, especially if you want to trade to a market that can be ranged by ships. Yeah. Which means that your trade route has to be more land inward, but yeah, that's not going to happen either, because the Mamelukes are here to raid. Oh boy. In the middle, yeah, Velez is making so many Mamelukes. Look at the score for Velez as well. Way higher than everyone else. Gotta love it. We have something is attacking his town center, but I can't see what. Yeah, purple and orange is still hoping to maybe get a kill on the right side here, because it's still, you know, green and blue are the weak spots here, you know, on the right flank side, because at least gray is going to get propped up by Velez's Mameluke work here. As, oh boy. God, I love how many of these unique units we got to see this game. That's fantastic. As yeah, look at that. Turkish SARS raiding Red to death, and Red is getting close to dying here. Ethiopians, if they don't have a giant ball of Arbalest, they're not that great of a civ anyways. Or siege. That's fine too, but that's expensive. We have blue kind of dying after the paladin and the light cap. He made a lot of skirmishes, but of course those will go down to this as well. So he's gonna need to help from the Finland-Winland team to survive here. Yeah, blue is kind of dying to this. They are definitely doing a great job pushing into his base right now. Looks like orange wanted to drop a castle maybe or something forward, or I guess he built some barracks there in blue's base. And blue is fast losing ground and economy here. He's going to have to expand away there. Wow! Oh, hold on a second. Look at the trade! Holy crap, that's a lot of trade. That is a whole lot of trade right now. And that cannot be raided, by the way. This cannot be raided. So they will have lots of gold for the rest of the game. Like, there's nothing that the red and yellow team can do to raid this. So there will be gold for the Rubenstock team for sure. They just have to make sure that the docks stay up, but that's about it. Blue is trying to TC on the left while the rest of his base is getting pushed. And he knows, right now he's just a living punching bag. He's just letting purple and orange unleash all their might on them, allowing maybe the rest of his team to do some damage on the left side. But still, yellow is holding on with full freaking trash here. Full freaking trash against this Mameluke / SAR spam. Gray is raiding everywhere, but yeah, now the raids are making their way to the right as well. You know, Red has lost so many villagers. He's not going to be able to hold this for a long time. He's trying to get in right now, and oh boy. Like I said, trade's not going to happen anymore. Trade is not going to happen, and the Hussars will get into the back of Yellow's base, and that might be the end of the game for Red and Yellow on the left side. So we still have some trash wars in the middle here. Trebuchet going down to the Mamelukes. Good stuff. Green still holding on with Halberdiers as well. You know, but yeah, Blue's base is definitely forfeit. As green is losing some villagers as well to the Paladins over here. Like, of all the games, this was the most even game in the series so far. But yeah, it still looks better. It still looks better for Finland Winland over here. Yes, they're making trade impossible. Remember, they can't do trade anyways. As Purple, ooh, Purple is actually docked right now. Purple wants to get, he wants to go to water here. And it's actually really important, by the way. It's really important that they stop this from happening as the trade gets pathed this way. Hold on a second. Were they gonna... Oh, they're trading over here, but... Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. There's fire galleys, and they can easily kill the trade cogs. Oh, boy, that's an expensive loss. Green, you gotta notice this. You gotta notice this. We got some skirmishers raiding the trade as well. They definitely know what the goal is. We have Sassar raids now into purple space. We have gray still raiding everywhere in red space. Yeah, yellow is having to deal with the raids in the back of his base as well, which means that the front might be lost soon over here. We have more navy being made by someone making navy to deal with this, because they are losing a lot of trade to this. Like, these freaking fire ships right here could kill all the trade. All the trade could go down to that. More Hussar raiding coming in to the center of orange and purple's base. And this might be the way to do it here. To raid them to death, banking up some gold as well. There's not that much gold actually for the team. And the reason for that is, yeah, exactly. Rubenstock just noticed it. He just noticed it. So, but you know what you do? You just delete your dock. Delete your dock, because then your trade cogs will path this way instead of that way. You know, that'd be better. Yeah, this is a good move actually from the Frankish player. Just making some some fast fire ships here to deal with trade. That's good. Hussars raiding everything though, and the Vulcan is getting worse and worse for the even colored team, as you can see. Like, it was close before, but it's not so close anymore. It's not so close anymore. There's way more trade for the Finland team. Hussars getting rid of all the trash at the front. I should imagine that trebuchets or bombard cannons are coming out in a second here as well. Start trebbing back this castle. Blue is still alive. He's still alive. He's still holding on at 36 villagers. Definitely took as much of a beating as Red did over here. But yeah, this is that's a lot of Hussars. A lot of freaking Turkish Hussars. Remember, 7 pierce armor. It's crazy. It's crazy. That means they do fairly well against these elite skirms, which have less than 7 attack. They have 7 attacks, so they do 1 damage. Of course, pikemen still do okay, especially if they have chieftains. Do they have chieftains? I don't know. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. I don't know what the base attack is for a pikeman. So yeah, lots of raiding in the trade here as well. But yeah, now the turtle ships are being brought back. Elite turtle ships, might I add. So they fire. Do they fire a bit faster now? Seconds between attack? No, they don't. And Orange says GG as now the Helvetia make it to his base. Purple says GG. They've realized it's just impossible to kill this team. It's impossible to kill this team. Plus blue. Yeah, the game is called, and this was a good game. I enjoyed this. This was a really good game. The best one so far, for sure. G to the G. It was a really fun Mega Random Generation as well. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. And man, loving the Elite Turtle ship, loving the Mamelukes. It's awesome. That's fantastic. I love it. I'm really enjoying how Finland, Winland, like they're practicing, right? But they're also having fun. It seems like they're having a lot of fun just making weird units that you normally don't get to see a whole lot. So that's a treat, and I'm happy about that. I am very happy about that. There's a way. I mean, they said GG. We're just waiting for yellow to call it here. There you go. G to the G. Perfect. Have a look at those statistics here. Especially KD should be interesting. Wow! Oh my god! Look at the KD there. Look at that. So 732 kills, 227 losses. That is insane. That is a really good KD. I mean, Purple got close there at 507, 379 losses, but that is an insane KD. Insane KD here. Wow. Alrighty. Well, that was good. And also, Velez doing a great job pushing buildings there with, well, also with Mamelukes, I suppose. And he did the most raisings as well. Oh, actually, no, that was Purple. Never mind. Purple was the most, it had the most raisings there. Like, wow, this was a good game. This was a really good game. There's even some converting going on here somewhere. Someone did some convert. Looks like Velez got one and Red got one as well. Very nice. army the highest for yellow, but of course he was just making Viking trash, which is not the greatest, of course, not the greatest. You can tell by the KD, right? You can tell by the KD, not the greatest. Well, the KD for red was worse, but that was because he was up against Janissaries and then Mamelukes. Ouch. Yeah, the economy for Velez really good. Looking at the trade profit, they brought in a good number of gold there, as you can see. Good number of gold there to survive. Very nice. Yeah, like, again, if you do win water on a map like that, why not go for water trade? There's no reason to go for risky land trade, which your opponents can deny, right? Like, I think land trade is more efficient bringing in the gold. You know, they bump less into each other that way, especially in a map like this. But water, it can't be rated. It can't be rated if your opponent, that is, if your opponents don't go to water, which purple did, and that was good from purple. That was really good from purple. Don't just let them sit there and trade there without opposition. So yeah, it was good for him to rate that. I like that. It was really good. Yeah, for the rest, Phil counts. Overall, I mean, a long game like that, Phil counts will get up high for everyone. So yeah, GG. GG.